Today, I want to talk to you about the power of consistency and how it leads us to victory in our walk with God. We all know the verse from Galatians 6 verse 9 that says, "Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap, if we do not give up." This verse reminds us that consistency is crucial in our Christian journey. It's about being faithful in the small things, day in and day out, trusting that God will bring forth a harvest in His perfect timing. Think about the life of Jesus. He was the epitome of consistency. He consistently prayed, consistently loved, and consistently taught. Even when he faced opposition, he remained steadfast in his mission. He showed us that true strength lies in unwavering commitment, regardless of the challenges we face. Consider the parable of the persistent widow in Luke 18 verses 1 to 8. This widow, despite facing an unjust judge, never gave up. Her relentless pursuit of justice eventually led to her victory. Jesus used this parable to teach us the importance of persistent prayer and faith. If an unjust judge can be moved by persistence, how much more will our loving Father respond to our consistent faith and prayers? Consistency is not about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about getting up every day and choosing to follow Christ, even when it's hard, even when we don't see immediate results. It's in these moments that our faith is refined and our character is built. In 1 Corinthians 15 verse 58, Paul encourages us, saying, "Therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain." This verse calls us to be unwavering, to stand firm in our faith, and to consistently give our best in serving the Lord. Our efforts, no matter how small they may seem, are never wasted in God's kingdom. Let's also remember the story of the Israelites in their journey to the Promised Land. It was a long and arduous journey, filled with challenges and setbacks. Yet, those who remained consistent in their faith and obedience to God eventually entered the land flowing with milk and honey. Their story teaches us that the journey may be tough, but with consistent faith and perseverance, we will reach the promises God has for us. Now, I know that being consistent isn't always easy. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes we feel weary. But it's in these moments of struggle that our consistency matters the most. James 1 verse 12 says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him." Our trials are opportunities to prove our steadfastness and to grow in our faith. In practical terms, being consistent means setting aside time each day for prayer and reading the Word, being faithful in attending church, serving others, and sharing the love of Christ. It's about making a daily commitment to live out our faith, even when it's inconvenient or when we feel like giving up. So, let us encourage one another to stay the course. Hebrews 10 verses 24 to 25 reminds us, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching." We need each other to remain steadfast. Together, we can lift each other up, pray for one another, and hold each other accountable. In closing, remember that consistency in our walk with Christ leads to victory. It may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, and press on with unwavering determination. For in due season, we will reap the rewards of our faithful labor. Keep running the race, stay steadfast, and trust that God is working through your consistency to bring about His perfect plan for your life. May God bless you and strengthen you as you continue to walk consistently in His love and grace. Amen.